Hi, I'm Daniel Golding from Area Pest Control. Welcome to episode 3 of our mini-series on food hygiene ratings. If you're an owner or manager of a restaurant, takeaway, commercial kitchen or any business that is given a food hygiene rating, this mini-series is going to be extremely useful, not only for you but also your staff in helping to achieve a 5-star food rating. Coming up in this episode, we have a food auditor top tips to help you achieve a food hygiene rating of 5. Let me introduce you now to food auditor Ethan Gabriel from Gabriel Consultants. Ethan, it's great to have you back again. Thanks for coming.
Pleasure.
So let's jump straight in to your top tips. And number 1 is making sure you fixed previous issues highlighted by the environmental health officer.
Yeah.
So presumably that's a key issue that you need to sort out before your next inspection.
That's right, that's correct. So depending on the score that you received
on the previous inspection.
So I will go then look at the last report, see what issues there is and whether they have fixed it or not, whether they have improved on it, whether they're still waiting for that to get fixed. So that's one of my areas that I do focus on.
Right, okay, and that's fundamental that they've got to fix these issues.
That's right.
In between visits.
That's correct,
Okay.
but also you want to be in line with the food regulations as well, making sure that it is in legislation.
Okay, so can you explain a bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. So you want to be up to date with the Food Standards Agency, be up to date with food hygiene regulations, standard 2013.
Right, okay, and that will all be in the report as well, will
Yeah.
it, from before? Okay, so that's your top tip and a key one to have everything that's right. Because if the environmental health officer comes back for your second visit and you've not done some of the key issues they've brought up, then that's going to be a bad mark against you. So top tip number 2, your top tip number 2 is for staff training.
Yeah. So staff training, you want to make sure that they are competent. When I mean competent, I mean the way that they're working, are they working with machines?
Okay, so they've been trained. If it's a specific machine for the task they're doing, they need to have been trained on that machine so they know what they're doing. Yeah,
that's correct. Not also with machines, but knife handling,
okay,
food safety courses, health and safety also, making sure that they are up to date and have a refresher every year. Okay,
and for that, you'll be looking in the Safer Food Better Business for Caterers folder.
Yeah.
Because there's actually a section on staff training, isn't there?
That's
so
right.
this is again this was on our last episode, but we'll always come back to it because it's the key thing that you and any environmental health officer will be looking through on each and every visit.
Definitely.
Okay, so this must be filled out. We can't stress that enough, can we?
Must be.
That's got to be filled out. Okay, so top tip number 3 is pest control.
Yeah, so having effective pest control in place. Again, make sure it's pest proofing, make sure it's the right reputation as well. Just having the equipment all around the areas.
Okay, so the monitoring boxes.
That's right. That's
correct.
correct.
So insect and rodent.
Yeah.
Because obviously, is that something you should look in the insect monitors on your? Okay, because that will tell you if there's cockroaches or whatever insects they might have in there. Ants, obviously, a big one.
Yeah.
But it's hard to avoid getting ants. They will come in, but it's something that needs to be controlled and noted down.
Yeah, that's right. It's noted all year round, but mainly you want to look at the summer. It's hot.
Yeah.
Flies will be in the kitchen, but again, unless you have effective pest control equipment there, you can eliminate that risk.
So we're talking fly units as well.
That's correct.
Fly units, in the food preparation areas.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's your pest control. That's your top tip number 3. So top tip number 4 is cleaning.
Yeah. So cleaning is the big one for me. Having a cleaning schedule. Making sure it's rotated with staff, making sure that they know what they're doing, having the correct uniform on there, making sure it's high standard at all times, deep clean, weekly basis. So these are all these top tips you're giving us, and we're coming to our last one now. But all these top tips, if the owners, restaurant managers, if they're keen on these tips, it's all going to help them support to achieve a higher food hygiene rating. That's
okay. They're all connected, and these are the key features that the environmental health officer will be looking at as well.
That's right. That's correct.
So our last one is food handling practices. Now I know from when we did the last episode that's a key one as well for cross-contamination and such. So what's your top tip for food handling?
So separation with equipment, chopping boards, having the correct storage with them, so raw, ready to eat. Make sure that you have the correct separation in there. Work surfaces also. Tyler allergies. So you're gonna have a separate preparation area for them.
Okay, so if you've got nuts, for example, because that's a big one, isn't it, for allergies? So if you've got nuts that you might be putting on desserts, like chopped nuts on ice cream perhaps, and then you've got salads, and if they're too close proximity, you could get. So you need a completely different room or just a designated area for that?
Just a designated area, and also making sure that it's labelled as well.
Okay.
It's a big thing. Day dotted, also colour coded. That might help as well. So,
and this goes back again to staff training?
Yeah, that's it. Competent.
Right, okay. So there we go. You've got your top 5 tips now. So that will help you working towards achieving a higher food rating in the future. Something that also is really going to help you is the food safety checklist. And this is actually issued by Food Standards Agency. So we're going to come back in episode 3. Ethan's going to join us. He's going to stay in and do the next one. And we're going to work our way through the checklist just so it will help you do a pre-checklist of for yourself before the environmental health officer comes, so you can eliminate some of the issues that he or she might come across. Right, well, Ethan, thanks very much for coming back for this episode. It was good to see you again. And let's take a break and come back for episode 3.